Hello and what is going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and today we are back in Spin Tires, and you guys will probably recognize this truck. It's CCS's off-road DURAMAX that we've been using in a couple of other videos lately, but we also have, if you look on the map, we have the Ram 2500 Mega Cab, we also have the 6.0, and what we're going to do is we're actually going to, we brought these trucks to Dirt Time, and, well, obviously, but we've brought them out here for something other than mudding, which is, I mean, admittedly, most of the things you come out to Dirt Time for are to go mudding, and occasionally, yes, those frame hiccups do happen here on this map. I'm not sure why they happen, they just do. I think it's because he tried to cram so much stuff into the map, but as you can see, this thing has some awesome flex, and what we're going to do is we're going to take all of these trucks around this little off-road park, this little flex park, crawling park, to see what they can all do individually, and just kind of get an idea of how they go about handling their full-sizeness off-road. I know full-sizeness really isn't a thing, but really, you know, having a full-size off-roader that's, you know, a massive quad cab truck can be, you know, it can be cool, but it can also be an issue sometimes, like, for example, prime example right here. But, let me see if we can get the truck backed up just a little bit more. There we go. And up to the, nope. I think the exact length of the truck has wedged it right where it is right now, and it's a little, oop. It's a little tricky, but I think we may be able to, oh, yep, there we go. Oh, God. Oh, God. If you can spin the camera, please. The nice thing about this truck is that it's got so much ground clearance with these coilovers that it'll go over anything. I mean, it'll really go over anything. It's got the height to do it. I mean, the thing is also, again, with that frame lag, it will go away the more the stuff on this map loads. That's just the problem, is everything on this map trying to load, and sometimes it's hard for it to catch up with, you know, everything else. All right, let's see what we can do here. Up and over the, oh God. Okay, so that gives you an idea of, like, the full droop on the suspension, which is pretty, oh no, that's full droop on the suspension, which that is pretty damn good. I can respect that. We're dragging the rocker panel a little bit. It doesn't have quite as much flex in the rear, which is to be expected, in my opinion. I mean, you know, you don't normally have as much flex in the rear anyway. Oh, let's see how we get over these logs. I'm not going to go over the big one on the far end, but, oh, these right here, I should be able to make it. So far, no problem. Yeah, it just walks right up over it. And then, oh my God, like I said, occasionally the frames get grumpy, and it's just this map, dude. This map is so weird. Like, occasionally the frames will get grumpy, and when they get grumpy, they just get freaking grumpy. I don't know how to put it. When the frames get grumpy on Dirt Time, they get grumpy. Climb it up and over. Oh, big time high center. Oh my God. Okay, yeah, that truck's gonna be there for a little while. Oh, whoa, wait. If we back it down, we should be able to slam it into high and get it up the hill. There we go, up and over. And, oh God, it got caught on the edge. But regardless, we can leave it there, it's fine. I love the attitude. We can leave it there, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Alright, I'm gonna grab the 6.0 now, bring the 6.0 up there, and we'll have a little bit of fun with that. The only thing is, I do want to say in advance, if we drive past the sleds and the frames go to, like, garbage, that's because he had the idea to put a million objects around the sleds and, like, signs and cones and all this kind of stuff. And I think, honestly, like, I love this map, but I think he's overloading the game a little bit. I really do. I think he's overloading the capability of the game a little bit. But I mean, you could go back and forth on that one. Alright, let's get in position to, oh, are you for real? Are you for real? Camera's gonna freak out on me like that? Alright, let's get in position to try these little flex ramps, little articulation challenge. If I can get the camera to behave. Okay, right off the bat, it definitely, like, it's good, but it doesn't have quite as much flex to it as the DURAMAX has. Now, keep in mind, though, that it's running smaller tires. It's definitely running smaller tires, and I think for the tire size that it's running, it's got more flex than it needs, honestly. Like, but at the same time, you can never have too much flex in an off-roader, so, at least in my opinion. And actually, speaking of that, let's try one of these just dedicated flex ramps real quick. See where it sits on that. Alright, that's max, or at least that's as far as it can go. That's really good. I have to say, that's really good. That's really, really good, and I approve, and I'm okay with it. I approve, and I'm okay with it, and that's all there is to it. So, rocks now. Rocks should be interesting in this because we're running very low-profile tires. They're off-road tires, but they are low-profile, and they are on, like, they're on American Forces, which look to be at least 22s, maybe 24s. We'll see. Oh boy, yeah, this is gonna be tricky. Oh wait, no, it was easier than getting the DURAMAX through here. It didn't even get hung up too bad on the, like, on the little exit right there. Although not really like the exit, but the last rock we went over. Oh, God, it's having to load stuff again. Again, that's just a quirk of this map, dude. Like, the other maps, it's not these trucks. I know it's not these trucks because they don't do it on the other maps, but let's see how we do over this little drop. Okay, yeah, we're definitely past max flex. Yeah, we're past max flex, and no, do we high center the truck? Kinda high center the truck, and we would have rubbed the crap out of the front bumper too. Crawling over these logs now. Bring one tire up, the other tire up, and no, wait, really? Jeez. Well, it can't follow the DURAMAX's line, and I know there's going to be a lot of, oh, it's because it's a Ford jokes, but save your because it's a Ford jokes for later. Because, well, actually, or maybe come up with more right now because we have to go get the Dodge to rescue the Ford because the Ford is officially stuck. How's this thing look with the Swampers, by the way? Pretty good, pretty good. Curved stacks, straight stacks, axle dump, axle dump. Let's do that, and then we'll run back to the Tough Truck Playground and hopefully save that Ford from complete and utter death and doom and bad things that happen in Fordland, like blown head gaskets and sorry Ford guys. CCS is such a big Ford guy, he's going to be commenting on the video freaking out or sending me a message freaking out, one of the two. He always does whenever I poke at Ford. Especially if I poke at the 6.0. He gets mad. And since the Dodge is here, before we rescue that Ford, we may as well do the tests in the Dodge to see what the Dodge can do. I mean, it's like, dude, it's already here. Alright. So far, pretty good. It's, okay, it hits its max flex. Like, when it hits its max flex, you can really tell, because it's almost like it feels like it hits a bump stop, really. Like, the truck hits a certain point and won't do anymore, which is completely understandable why it would do that. I mean, it's just, like, the DURAMAX, I think, definitely has the most flex, but at the same time, the DURAMAX is on coilovers, front and rear. The DURAMAX is crazy. But, I mean, you know what? It didn't go quite as far as the DURAMAX, I don't think. Well, actually, the DURAMAX, I don't think, did this. We'll come back and try this again in the DURAMAX. But it definitely went, well, it definitely went just as far as the Ford did. I think the DURAMAX will go farther, but it went just as far as the Ford did. I think this thing and the Ford are pretty evenly matched. The only problem with this truck that it's going to run into here in the rocks is the fact that it's, well, it's way longer than both of the other trucks, with it being a mega cab. I mean, it's a long-ass truck. It's a bus, effectively. Come on. Oh, not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. If we can walk it, if we can keep on walking it through. Ah, come on. Alright, back it up then. Either way, I mean, Turn to the right. Get to pull. Okay, yeah, easy. Easy, easy, no problem at all. Oh, dear. Easy, no problem at all. Okay, now, we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna grab that Ford. We're gonna... we're gonna go, on a Ford rescue mission. Reminds me of that video. Did you guys ever see that video with the Canadian guys arguing over, like, Dodge versus Ford? Oh my god, they were all over Facebook, and they were freaking hilarious. Like, I don't know, like I said, I don't know if, like, I don't remember what they were called or anything, but that's pretty good for Max Flex. But yeah, I don't remember what they were called or anything like that, but they were hilarious as crap, dude. They were so funny. Alright, Ford. Come here. Yes, you. Come here. Alright. Time to swap back into the Ford now. And go over the lower log. And hope it doesn't high center on that. Now, the only thing we have left to do is cross the, like, I almost call it the auto show bridge. Because they always have bridges like these at auto shows to show off, like, four-wheel drive vehicle capabilities. So the Ford, I mean... the Ford's alright. The Ford's good. I admit, the Ford's good. I just think the Dodge is going to be a little better. And I think the Chevy is going to be the best, but again, I think the Chevy has a bit of an unfair advantage because of the suspension it's running. Walk it right over. Oh, it's high-centered too. Damn. I mean, jeez. Alright, can we back up? I mean, I think we still have some rear tire contact. Oh, not really. Yeah, not really. Alright, so now we're going to use the Ford to rescue the Chevy to rescue the Dodge. I think that made sense. At least it made sense in my head. We're going to use the Ford to rescue the Chevy to rescue the Dodge. Yeah, that makes sense. What are you talking about that doesn't make sense? That makes sense. Alright. Yeah, that. Well, maybe not that. Oh, no, it works. Perfect. Grab the Chevy now. Get over to the Dodge. Rescue the Dodge. Finish the challenge in the Dodge, and then try one of the flex ramps in the Chevy, and that's my list. That's the rest of my list for this video. Alright, Dodge, you're good. I mean, it only needed a little bit. It wasn't that stuck. Now we gotta get up this, like, steep hill bridge thing. And shift so we don't high center. Oh god, that went a little bit farther than I expected, but you know what? It landed on its wheels, so I'm totally okay with it. I am totally okay with it. I think the DURAMAX kind of won performance-wise. The DURAMAX just has a lot more, it's got bigger tires, it's got a much crazier suspension than the other two, and oh god, oh yeah, this thing just killed the flex ramp. Yeah, look at that. That thing just killed the flex ramp. That is ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. But if you guys enjoyed this episode of Spin Tires, don't forget to leave me a like. Tell me in the comments below what you guys thought of it. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe for more. I'll see you guys next time. Talk to you all later.